What's up, guys? I am back with a little quick one right here. And I just wanted to point this out, man, real quick. Like, I do not believe this story with Britt Baker and MJF. Like, I do not believe this. Honestly, I'm going to get straight to the point. I think this is just a way to write Britt Baker off so you can protect her from Mercedes. It's like Mercedes and them, okay, they had their little beef, but you know it was gonna be weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks before y'all pay-per-view at the end of the month. So let's just write her off and just act like she got into a fight with MJF and started a rumor and just act like this is a reason for her to be suspended. And what a coincidence, she would be suspended but still get to come back and work her Mercedes match. Really? What a coincidence. What a coincidence that Mercedes all of a sudden been having this other girl with her, and it's been really more about the other girl than Mercedes, right? Mercedes is starting to be like a manager now while this other girl is taking all the clout. And again, protection too. Like, oh, let's build this girl up with Mercedes, but then let's keep Britt Baker away, because if we knew Britt Baker was there, she would get destroyed by this new girl in Mercedes. So let's come up with this fake story about her and MJF, even though MJF will, I'm finna explain it to y'all real quick and tell y'all why it makes no sense. But I'm just letting y'all know why it's being done. And let's have MJF act a fool, but let's not suspend MJF. Let's suspend her so she can perfectly come back on time for Mercedes Moné later in the month. Now this is what it's about. So basically, randomly out of nowhere, Britt Baker is in the back locker room talking smack about MJF. Don't know what was said, but apparently MJF's girlfriend was in there too. What a coincidence. She's in there too, and she's just talking smack in front of your dude about you. And then they gonna say that his girlfriend went and told MJF, and then MJF came into the women's locker room and was punching walls and stuff, and somehow, some way, Britt Baker ends up getting suspended. Make that make sense. That don't make no sense at all. Number one, why didn't your girl say something to Britt herself, right? It, like, for real, if that was your girl, just like if you was somebody's, like, boyfriend, and you heard a dude, you would step to the dude and say something, right? Just like her. Like, why is she running to you, telling you, when she should be getting in Britt's face and questioning her about what she doing? You know? That looks weird right there. And then it's like they're using the fact that MJF comes off as that wild person, so they trying to make you think that this is what he would really do. And just think about it. You're MJF. You got all his money. You're the champion. What do you care if Britt Baker talks shit about you? How many men really give a damn if a woman talks shit about them, especially if they ain't involved with them, that she ain't a family member or nothing, she not really close to you. So even if she was talking shit about you and you know it, and then you just ain't gonna mess with her, right? Ain't that what most dudes would do? Especially the fact that it's a woman. Like, most dudes would just be like, okay, she talking shit about me, whatever, I ain't gonna be messing with her. And then they'll leave it alone. Why would a dude run up in a women's locker room and act like he want to do something, like, when your girl was just there? This makes no sense at all. This was just a cheap way to write Britt Baker off, just so she couldn't sit around for the next 2-3 weeks. She don't want Mercedes doing too much. It shows how they still really like Britt Baker a lot. It shows that, right? Might like her more than Mercedes, because what they're doing with Mercedes right now is not that good. It's not good. You ain't even really doing nothing with her. You just making the shine go to that Emil. What's her name? That new girl, Camille or something, who y'all clearly making look like she's like way stronger than Sasha or Mercedes. I mean, make this make sense, right? Like that, like, real talk. Like, if I was a wrestler and I was backstage and my woman came to me and was like, yeah, this girl talking shit about you, I wouldn't say shit. I would still go do what I'm doing. I would keep that in mind. Like, okay, all right, she feel this way about me, but I ain't finna go confront her for what? I don't. You're not even close to this girl. Like, what's the point of confronting someone when you really messing with them or involved with them in the first place? And it's a woman. Like, maybe if it was a dude, maybe. But even if it's a guy, it's a strong chance that Muzz will just overlook it and ignore it, unless they saying it in your face or something. But the fact that it's a woman just kind of makes it seem more kayfabe. Because why would you just go all out your way to come at Britt like that? You know, it just makes no sense. It makes no sense at all, man. But I ain't want to make this one too long. Looks like I'm finna get my first match right in SummerSlam. Looks like I'm gonna get so far. But I just had to put this out because I see people are talking about this, but this clearly does not sound real. This sounds like publicity. And if they come out with a video later on like they did with CM Punk and be like, oh, this is the footage of MJF. This was all just a publicity stunt for views, and it was not real. Just know that. Just know that. So, it's just something to think about.